I really got to do something about all this stuff. But not today. So, welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where we're going to make crushing wheels. We're going to do it. I've been doing a little bit of undergarden exploration. Went and mined. I must have already put it away. Actually managed to mine some regalium. And we could smelt it. We could smelt it. Or we could meltstone it. We got a little bit of a chance. We'll get some of this. We got a way better chance if we make the crushing wheels. We get some Eutherium, which is the red stuff, which I now have an Eutherium pickaxe. Because this has the cobalt mining level and lets you mine this. And actually I've also done a bit of excavating, and he is now tier 6. He was tier 5, but you can see the honing on the pick is I've increased the mine tier, which is nice. It does have a negative effect, which is this reverb, because I used an end rod handle, because I wanted a fancy handle and I was out of those rods. The ones we find in the tetra structures. So, a bit of jank in my inventory, as always. Did a little bit of Dagger of Sacrifice, and we got a stack and a bit of these wood planks, which are actually used for all sorts of things. That's interesting. So immersive engineering uses like some of that. Yeah. Treated sticks. We use polished wood planks for a lot. But we need some of these mechanical crafters. We're going to finally get the crushing wheel. And we've also got a couple of eyelid things to fix up. It's been mentioned that I currently have like a terrible wooden altar. These can be much bigger. These can be like that big. And then these candles are actually doing nothing because they're not on the table. Whereas now this would be a better thing. I don't know if we can make this like bigger again. Well, we'll leave it like that. And that should give us a better chance of... Yeah, let me do this. And I mean, nothing happened, but that's fine. And apparently the thing I'm trying to get, can we put this here? We can't. Okay, it's kind of ruined this a little bit. The sign I'm trying to get to be able to craft this thing, like chanting Touch of Darkness. Apparently Touch of Darkness is a spell and not a chant, oh, not a sign. I still don't know how we cast it, and I couldn't actually see it in the book. But I assume it is in here somewhere. We got some other cool stuff we could make, but anyhow, we've done a lot of magic lately, and I really want to get some ore doubling going, and then maybe we look into some tech, because we've been doing magic for a bit. So, I'm going to quickly whip up the 21 mechanical crafters that we need. So brass casings are fine. Brass we can make in our mixing bowl thing. Cogwheels we can make. That's just crafting tables. Electron tubes. Some rose quartz, which is nether quartz and redstone dust. Not too bad. Let's make a bunch of these. I just accidentally got capturing one. It's not the best weapon to have that on, but that's cool. I enchanted my enigmatic hammer. I was putting mending on it, and then I'm like, oh, I really want to get unbreaking. Oh, feather falling 4, we should take that. Yeah. Ooh, unbreaking 3. Depth strider would be alright, but I think I'll stick with unbreaking 3. And actually, I've got a couple of books I don't really want. I don't really want them. Yeah, but this changes things. Capturing one changes things. I can go try and hunt Nautilus. And then get a Nautilus shell. Alright, back to crafting these crushing wheel things. And sanding some rose quartz. And then we need some redstone. I think we need 7 of these. Oh, that's 8, that's fine. And then iron nuggets. Seven of them. And then mechanical crafters. Cool. And then I need a bit of andesite alloy actually, but that shouldn't be too bad. Like that'd be 58. 58 andesite alloy. If we had 58 nuggets. And inventory, a horrendous mess, but then if we do like... Maybe some andesite alloy. Cool. One thing I will need to do, apart from sleeping, is set up something to actually drive these mechanical crafters. Okay, so slightly different design than last time, where, as somebody mentioned, which I haven't actually done on this guy yet, but if you get the water to come down and then flow back, you actually get a little bit more drive. And I think you can get even more if there was water here and you have like magma under there, so the bubbles push it up as well, but hopefully this will be enough. So... Is it faster? I feel like it's the same. But I mean, that looks like it should be working. And maybe we do fix this guy up at some point. But cool. So, I mean, if this is going to be here, maybe we have, like, the crushing wheels on this side? Oh, this is just the mechanical crafters, actually. We can have the mechanical crafters here. We can have the mechanical crafters here, that's okay. And I guess I follow the pattern they've done here. I don't know if you need to. But we're going to, and I'll do it out a bit. Maybe we do it here. And I'll rejig the paths, because we might want to slow this down. Like this might be too fast for trying to drive these components. Yeah, I think I like it more here. So if that was there... We have the bits there. Kind of go like that. Nice. A big mechanical crafting thing. Then we are, of course, going to need to get the power over to this somehow. And, yeah. I mean, it works. I'm not going to say it looks good. And we can probably improve it a little bit. Like, we can put these here. Is that better? I mean, this doesn't look great. This doesn't look great, but it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, I guess the next stage... and I just realized I made too many of these casings, but that's okay. We use them for other things. Once I organize my stuff... we can craft this, right? Now, before I do this, actually, we need to... Oh. Maybe we need to grab our tool. There we go, and then we can kind of... decide how this goes. So we'll say all of these go across. Why is it starting? Right. Right. Right, where did... Yeah, okay, it started crafting before I was actually ready. And this is at least the recipe we're trying to do. But we still do want to aim all of these things, so all the materials kind of end up in the same place. Which, that should do it. That should do it. Let me put this back here. And look at that. Things are happening. Oh, and then the last piece. That is sweet. Crushing wheels. Awesome. Awesome. Wait, what is... Oh, they're used to make a pedestal upgrade. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, we'll just do another water wheel setup for these crushing wheels. And you know what? I think it could be time for these farms to go. I'm really not making use of them at all. And this is kind of prime real estate right here. This is prime real estate. Time for these to go. And the farms are no more. And we've got this shed thing. And this is going to be our ore processing shed. I kind of want to do more to it, but it's fine. And we have a little bit of a mess in here. But I was really struggling to find like a reasonably tidy way to have these rotating different directions. Because at the moment this, I don't think does anything. And the solution was this gear shift. And now, actually I don't even think it needs to be that strong of a redstone signal. But now the wheels are going in different directions. And that should be pretty cool. And we will even be able to kind of handle the processing. Somewhat with some kind of belt. Some kind of belt. Like if we did go all the way over here. We can. And then we can do something. We'll have some ores being processed. So it's not the fastest. I couldn't actually get any more speed out of it before it was a problem. But yeah, no time. Of course, of course. So we should be able to grab ourselves some unprocessed ore. Which I have here, like this nickel chunk. I had some in my inventory actually. And then we're going to want some way of chucking it in here. And that one nickel chunk came 3. And there's further processing we could do here. We can wash it to kind of... We don't really triple, but it's an improvement, right? So I just need to finish tidying up the floor. Just kind of wait for like the inside of a workshop, what it might be. And then we'll go for like some ores, just sitting around like they're waiting to be processed. Something like that was the general idea I had for this. And some sort of storage of the processed ores would be quite nice too. And we get ourselves a diamond chest. And I might even upgrade it to obsidian if I have obsidian somewhere. I do, and we really, really need to sort some storage. My storage is absolutely atrocious. Like, you can see how much junk and things are just spread out all in these chests. We've got stuff over here, we've got stuff in these backpacks. It needs to be sorted. Whoops, it needs to be sorted. And this might actually be potentially a good room to just have storage drawers on the walls. But that's going to require us to do something else. So let's get this set up here. And I've just put a chest here, so we should be able to chuck in like nickel ore. It's going to come up, and it's going to go into the chest. Now, obviously, we still have to smelt this. We could set up a smelter on this wall, actually, just with like blast furnaces. Although, maybe we get cobblestone from that too, which actually isn't bad because it is. Since all the stone underground's normally like random other things, it's a little bit difficult to get cobblestone sometimes. But cool, yeah, we'll do a little bit of this. But yeah, I am now changing my mind a little bit. And thinking, maybe I want a storage area or system. We need a place to store stuff. Because basically, yeah, these chests suck. So, to do that, I did have a quick look. Storage drawers. Now the recipes... Ooh, okay, so yeah, those have changed. That's fair. We can get the storage upgrade too. That's not too bad, but we need a lot of these scented sticks. Which means we need any kind of honeycomb, which isn't too bad, but it's going to mean we need to get into some bees. And hang on. Somewhere in here. I've got some honey. Actually, I've got some honeycombs there. I mean, now we really do need to get into bees. It's a thing that's going to happen. They can provide a lot of resources. And, oh, look, I got some chunks in here to process. Now, actually. So, getting honeycomb does give us the chunks. Which is good, because it means it's not a waste of time setting up the... Since the honeycombs give us like the chunks that we can then process, it's not a waste of time setting up our ore processing. We could go as far as setting up a washing plant, and if we did that then we don't need to smelt it, but I don't know, I think this is enough for now. It's not too hard to get resources with like some of the tools we've got. But bees. Bees. It could be time to go and collect a bunch of bees. Or at least get started with the bees we do have, and I know somewhere, and this is why we need better storage, somewhere I have bees in jars. Oh, there's one. A bee. I am almost certain that there was a second one, but that's okay. Cool, and this is like a vanilla bee? It is. Oh. Hey, that is interesting. Honeycomb plus a jar gets you the bee. Huh. Guess it's handy if you accidentally lose all your bees. Do we need a vanilla bee? Because if we look at like the basic bees, stone bees, actually I guess we don't. We've got a rocky bee, we can just find them in the wild. Yeah, and they don't breed from the vanilla bees. Alright. So we need some bee jars. Which is pretty simple. Oh, we can make them into glass blocks. Now, a beekeeper villager. That seems like something we want. That seems like a pretty good thing. I'm sure I've seen one somewhere too. And this guy will do. And I am wearing my villager hat still. Beeswax. Nice. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take that. And let's go set this back up. At the base. The trapdoor there to make him stay in there. Grab his beehive. And nice. We want to trade with him to lock his trades in. And I guess a bee would be good. And did that level you up? It did, and now he trades rocky bees and sooty bees for wow. He might be getting the zombie. He might be getting the zombie treatment. That is expensive. Cool, and I think this will work. So we put the flower there. We're gonna... Like, I think we can do like that. And I think that'll be okay. But I need to get the bees in there. So, just while we... Like, we don't want them to escape. We'll just chuck them directly in here. Are they locked in there? Do they need a flower each, or can they share a flower? Maybe they have to... Maybe they need a flower each. I'm not sure. But we will grab... Skeleton. Grab another flower. We'll give them a flower each. I think you can have like 4 bees... per tier 1 beehive, or like the basic beehive, which is that. And yep, they've gone back in, which is ideal, and we can probably breed them. I think you breed them with flowers. Oh, that's not what I wanted. For now, let's give them a flower each. So they're in there. We sleep. They should come out and continue doing bee stuff. Oh, hey, they're out. And you know what? They kind of look like... Why can't we see what's in the beehive? It's annoying. Honey level 2. Cool. It does look like they're sharing that one flower. So maybe that's fine. Maybe we'll... Actually... Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's have... Ah, oh, using Silk Touch. Let's have the smallest possible beehive setup, which is that, right? Because we're going to want a lot of bees. Now, obviously, there are some fancier stuff you can do with the resourceful bees, where we'll want them to like go a certain distance, and they'll be converting blocks underneath. But we're just trying to get honeycomb now. So if we were to find some iron... Actually, no, I've got shears in my backpack. This might make them angry. But we should be able to... Oh. Maybe honey level has to be higher. So we've got some bees, but the main thing we have now is this crushing wheel. All these crushing wheels. Or doubling in a bit. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be good. And yeah, I guess I'll have to go do a bit of mining to make use of this now. But hey, it's been ClassicDuff. We'll come back next time and we will get some more bees to get some storage drawers because my stuff is a mess. And I've got to do a world download soon, so we might sort the storage first. Because it is absolutely atrocious at the moment. And I don't want to do that to anyone that's gonna check out this world. But hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.